or Godwin West. Got a horse fly that's circling around me, trying like heck to land on me, but I'm covered in DEET. So, oh, he just touched my pants. He'll probably die. There's the trail. Started off wearing shorts, decided to put on pants. It's pretty growed up back here, wet, so that's how that is. Much like Bald Knob Wilderness, Clear Springs Wilderness, both wildernesses will take you to Hutchins Creek, in the middle where the two divide. And both wildernesses, they don't have a whole lot of bluffage to offer, but they have quite a few rolling hills, forest, and mainly our hardwood forests that, you know, the Forest Service so desperately desires. It's really a beautiful forest, but it's not for everyone. In fact, a friend of mine, he tells me, man, if there's a hike in southern Illinois that I actually dislike, it's Hutchins Creek. That's a miserable slog. But he said the creek is pretty. So, you know, the creek is supposed to be one of the most scenic, wild water systems in southern Illinois. And I've never actually been to it, but today I'm actually going to it. Sometimes it's a bushwhack to get through this area. Probably a good thing that I wore pants. That would have been bare skin right there. Who knows how many nettles are in there. Whoa! About went down there. Trekking pole or walking stick kind of saved me. So my friend Tim made me this stick. Awesome stick, does wonderful as a spider web catcher and also a Shawn catcher when I'm about to fall. So the one thing that I was afraid of for this trip is storms. But I took a risk and went out anyway. I just checked the radar and it looks like maybe a patch of heavy rain is going to hit me. Maybe just the edge of it. Or may not hit me at all. I'm fine with that. But there's no storms from what I could tell. And then after that I should be clear. This has been a tribulation getting to this creek. It's a long ways from the trailhead. I've went through just spiderweb after spiderweb. My stick isn't catching them all. And there's a lot of ups and downs, slips and trips and almost falls and a lot of bushwhacking through growed up trail. I mean, my pants are soaked. I got a spider on me. Alrighty. So, 3/4 of a mile, Hutchins Creek. And 2 1/4 mile to Bald Knob Road. Not going to Bald Knob Road. Staying on this trail to go to Hutchins Creek, and then I'm just gonna enjoy the creek. It's raining pretty good right now, but with the canopy of the forest, I'm not really getting wet. Hoping the rain dissipates here shortly. It should. And then I'll be at the creek having fun playing in it like a little kid. Alright. We are still trekking towards Hutchins Creek. This has been a long hike. This has been one of the most rugged bushwhacking type hikes I've ever been on. I mean, I've stayed on trail, but it's so overgrown in some spots that you barely see the trail. I mean, there's just a faint reminder of the trail still there to kind of keep you on path. Been a lot of ups and downs. You start going down, you think you're going to be there at the creek pretty soon, then you start going up. Right now it's just been kind of up, down, up, down. It's very rugged out here. I mean, there's not a whole lot to see besides, you know, the hardwood forest, but, and spiders. But it's still a good hike. I mean, the spiders are annoying me. I'm slipping and sliding a little bit. That's annoying me, but I don't regret my decision to come out here. So after all this tribulation and struggle and everything, I'm starting to see Hutchins Creek, and from what I could tell, it looks awesome. From what I could tell, it looks like it's all opened up, and I'm really excited to get down here and see it with my own eyes. I even see there's water in it. May not be a lot of water, but a little water's okay with me. And just a nice view, you know. It's just been such a while before I had a good view hiking this forest. So right now I'm on switchbacks, going downwards, getting to the creek. All right, so according to this sign, Pine Hills Road is 2.75 miles that way. I just checked my Strava. It's actually 4.75 miles that way. So I don't know if maybe that's just an old reroute that was there at one time. I'm not too sure, but double that, and that's the correct distance. Okay, so after so long in the forest, I finally made it to Hutchins Creek. I keep saying Hutchins. It's pretty cool right here. It's not too hot. It's a really cool creek. I'm glad I came out here. It's really neat. It's different. I mean, if the water was up, it would be probably cool then, but it's still pretty neat, even with a little bit of water. Let me just show you some of this. Just check this out. I mean, look at that. All this rock. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. I think it's magical, you know? I mean, I don't believe in magic, but it's just a magical looking spot. It's just neat. It's interesting because it's out here in the west side of the forest, which I usually don't really claim a lot of bluffage out here besides the normal spots, Little Grand Canyon, you know, LaRue Pine Hills. But out here it's just weird creek, this weird scenic creek. And it's awesome. I'm finally glad I got to visit. I mean, I was gonna come here yesterday and I put it off, and I wasn't gonna do it today. I was gonna go to Bulge Hole again, but I thought I gotta make it out here, you know, I gotta do it. And today just turned out to be the perfect day to do it. It's awesome. But I think I'm gonna get into that water and kind of cool off a little bit. That I do believe. Ta-da! I don't know why I bought a wetsuit, but today I thought it would be useful. And why not? Because I'm gonna get wet. Check out the wildlife. So many of them. There's so many fish. That is crazy. There are so many fish. I don't even know what to do. Well, they all scattered really fast. Wow, there's so many of them. That is so cool. Check that out. That's wild. Check that out. That's pretty interesting. That's really cool. That'd make a really cool painting, just that backdrop of all the trees, and you can see where the erosion is. Wow. That looks like a whole different forest out there. Shawnee never really ceases to amaze me. Starting to get kind of windy. I think a storm's getting ready to blow through. I think I'm gonna get rained on quite a bit on the way back. Took off the wetsuit. It was getting on my nerves. So this is Hutchins Creek. This is what divides Bald Knob Wilderness and Clear Springs Wilderness. And this is amazing, folks. I've never seen a creek like this. This is just something, I didn't know it looked like this. I didn't know it was going to be like this. It's amazing. I don't want to leave, and I'm hearing thunder in the background. So we got storms coming. But I just want to keep going, you know. It's hard to leave. It's already 2 o'clock. It's amazing.